Did you know you can literally get a website to critique your Rubik's Cube solves for you? Or that the fastest solution to any 2x2 scramble has already been found? Hi guys, and welcome to my list of tools you need to know and use as a cuber in 2024 if you want to get faster. I thought I'd show some websites which not a lot of people use or know. All of the links I mentioned today will be in the description, so go check them out if you're interested. So let's dive right in with the best places to learn your algorithms. You've got to make sure you're learning good algorithms from the start, so you don't have to change them too much down the line. One good site is called Speedcubing, which has a massive library of algorithms for many puzzles and different subsets. However, from personal experience, I've found some of the algs aren't up to date, and usually the best one isn't ranked the highest. This is actually the same with most algorithm websites, so personally, I actually use Google Sheets. Yes, this does sound a bit weird, and it would be if I was making them manually. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, that's way too much effort. However, there's actually no need to, as many top cubers have collaborated in making spreadsheets full of great algorithms for their events. For example, there's this ZBLL spreadsheet by Juliette Sebastian for 3x3, and this 2x2 spreadsheet with literally every alg you can imagine, half of which I don't even know what it is. Like, seriously, what is TEG2 minus? That sounds like a character straight out of science fiction. I remember when I found the ZBLL spreadsheet, I changed like half of my algorithms, because the algorithms on there are just so much better than on any other place. So you can often find these spreadsheets linked in the Discord server of that event. And there's actually a good video by Ram with all the links to the Discord servers, so I'll give you that. Now, once you've learnt your algorithms, you need somewhere to train them. Most people I know just use CS Timer, which is good and it provides lots of functionality. But for 3x3, the most common event, a better alternative is actually the best site ever. No, literally, it's called bestsiteever.ru. This website, not gonna lie, has a bunch of random things, like this eyesight trainer, which for some reason I do really badly on, I don't know why.
Where is it?
Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Among them is an OLL, PLL, and PLL recognition trainer, and my favourite, ZBLL trainer. What I love about this website is it's super easy to use and very customizable with different themes and fonts and stuff. Like, if you know how to use half a traffic light, you can use this site basically. Also, on the ZBLL section, if you forget an algorithm, then it will actually show you some suggestions for the algorithms you should use after you've stopped the timer. So you don't have to flick back between like 10 billion tabs all the time. I should also mention a guy called Tao Yu made a trainer, which has virtually every single algorithm on there. And also it's for 2x2 and 3x3. But it's got a bunch of settings, and I just prefer the simplicity of Best Site Ever. But you can use whichever one suits your needs the best. Also, I've got a whole video on how you should train algorithms. It will be up there. I think it's that side. Now, don't worry, I've still got loads of sites to go through and recommend to you, but this is just an important reminder to take breaks and stay hydrated. This will help your brain function better and ensure you're at peak performance when cubing. So now that you've learnt your algorithms and are familiar with them, I want to show you some extra, relatively new cubing tools that not a lot of people know about. One is for competition simulations, which I've already talked about in another video, but it's called cubers.io. Every week it gives you a set of 5 scrambles, like a competition, for basically all of the events. And you can only do each of the events once, which makes it even more like a competition. And when you've done the event, your results are put into a ranking table of everyone that's done it that week. So that's really helpful. And another tool that is relating to competitions is one called Cubing app. This one has a bunch of tools to track your official progress, like sum of ranks, kinked rank, and PR streak. The sum of ranks and kinked rank calculators are basically take into account all the events that you've done and give you like a score based on how good you are as an average. So for me, it's all the side events that I need to improve on, of course, because I'm rubbish at those. But yeah, this is really useful information, and I definitely put your WCA profile into there to see how you're doing. Okay, finally, do you remember the 2 insane tools I showed you a little peek of at the start of the video? Well, here they are, CubeDB and 2 tools. Starting off with CubeDB. It's basically a 3x3 reconstruction tool at basic level. Like any reconstruction tool, you can add the time, add the scramble, input your moves, and then it'll give you like TPS and all of that stuff. But this is where it gets better. You can actually hit this button, solve critique, and it will suggest about 10 ways you can improve your solve. This is actually really impressive. Sometimes it's not perfect, like the solution it gives might be a bit slower or just an alternative, but it's nice to see some extra algorithms for certain cases. Like I actually learned this algorithm just by looking at this, which I now use as an OLLCP, thanks to CubeDB. Overall, a really cool and well executed concept. Now onto the last one, which this one just blows my mind. This one's just for 2x2 and it's called 2 tools, and it basically, you can input any scramble you want, select the algorithms you want it to know, so like the ones that you know, like CLL, EG1 and EG2 for me, hit this button, and then it will generate 50 solutions which are the most practical. And this is the thing, it's the most practical solutions, not just the ones with the shortest solution, but the ones that are best to execute. How it does this, I have no idea, and it is really accurate actually. I've tried testing it with bad scrambles and all of that. It's amazing. If there's a cancellation, it will find it. If there's a way to force a nice case, it will find it. Literally anything. And I sat there a couple days ago trying to find horrible scrambles where it wouldn't be able to find a good solution, and it just nailed every single one of them. This is like a perfect example. I've got this 2x2 scramble, which is just horrible on pretty much all the colours. When I tried it the first time, I did like this as a face, and then did this really long EG1, and that's like kind of hard to sub to. Somehow from this horrible scramble, it managed to find this weird face, which cancels into a nice algorithm for this case. And overall, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's an 11 move solution. I would have never have found that. So if you enjoy 2x2 like me, then make sure to check this tool out. Thank you so much to Will Cullen, who I believe was the developer of it. So there you go. Those were all the websites and tools that I recommend to you to improve this year. Researching and testing all these websites has taken ages, but I really hope they help you get faster. Top tip, make sure to prioritize learning algorithms over doing solves. It's the only real way you can improve. And that's all from me. Have a good day, have a good year, have a good month. Bye. Yes! Yes! Let's go. Oh, that was insane. 3.95. Let's go.